I get a text?
All right.
Let's see.
Stream is live chat.
Have a good finish to
That's
an
something.
abysmal
That's
year
something.
when you just talk about that organization, just a stretch of top eights.
Am I heard? Everything good? Everything Ivory.
Could go very well, but
Who? Car point, stage 4, 1.24 KD. Who, I'm not gonna lie. I know Merc's been killing it, but Hook's like been low-key mad underrated. I'm not gonna lie.
so helpful.
Like, I think I said it in a prediction last week, but Hook has been like very, very underrated. Like, he's keeping up with Merc.
For our last event.
He's keeping up with Merc and playing very well.
Ain't
on
nobody
hardpoint.
trying, bro. You know.
I think just because Merc, like, obviously it's a new player, it's that optic swag, it's that optic buff, so people kind of gassing it. Not in a bad way. Like, he's definitely a good player, but you know. Oh hell no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Um. Yeah, this shit look black as fuck.
Where they have been struggling 1-7 in those game modes. Only find one.
I want to see this.
So if you're an LAG fan, you're kind of looking at this map one hardpoint as
See, I don't like this because I said I had Johnny's under today, and now he's starting 4-1.
It's so far so good through the P1. Kismet's POV is he's just
Okay, they're working through kitchen.
trying to cut off anybody.
Oh, bro, he's gonna die. They're all working through kitchen. Then no one stopped. This could be some dashy.
Kismet with the AR just playing his life, but
Good kill.
number 8 Dashy, all of the green wall are here now. Playing
That
for
boy
the
blocking.
shots, he's gonna find 3 in
See, this is
the hill,
perfect.
so it's
You got to get like all this time though.
in a good position. He can keep this
Good
stagger
kill.
too with the kill on Kismet. He's so far out in front of the rest of his squad. I mean, he gets a kill there, maybe sets up to something nice, but with his death now, they're gonna group up and probably wait for him.
Yo, I have a genuine question. Is this new like AR class like the wave? Because I see Dashies now using it. The one with like no vertical foregrip. Is it like actually gas? I low key want it for like a video if anybody has it. Yo, what's good, Dally? If this can be quick, it's a hit. Oh yeah. I think if anything, the only prediction I do have is Johnny's under. But as long as it's like kind of quick, and even if he does get a decent amount of kills, like I don't know, it really just depends. Again, if it's as long as it's a blowout or like you know something along that line, or he somehow struggles like midway through the map, then I'm gonna be fine.
Oh my god.
Not the flashiest movement. POV looks a lot different than Shotzi per se, but it's clean, it's calm.
Damn.
It's my stream running
I was
smooth
screwed,
though.
Join the squad.
I don't even know.
It's like his movement, everything is with a purpose. It is very clean.
That's
when
3
you
dead.
watch it. He's not doing anything
Why are we buffering?
too flashy.
Why are we
anything
Okay,
too
there we go.
crazy. It's what it's meant to do to give himself an advantage
Damn.
in each fight. Well, the
That's 2 though.
fight going down right now. Still gonna be numbers here.
That's 4 dead. That's perfect. Everybody back up. Get bed control. There's only 20 seconds. Someone's gonna go top mid.
No, I don't want
You're in a
to
good spot.
fucking.
Now
I don't
Johnny want to
sound like
cook.
that,
LOL. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Like when I was doing my research, bro, Johnny hasn't had over a 1 KD in over a
Am I
month.
muted?
In over a month. Now you want to cook? What the fuck? Like what happened all of a sudden? You want to cook now that I put a under on you? Like it makes no sense. This is a good streak. This is a good streak. That's 3.
Oh no, not muted.
Oh, y'all got
Fucking,
it.
it's
Y'all
just
got it.
mad delayed.
Perfect. That was a good break. That was a good use. That was a good use of the streak. There's 2 going mid. Oh, good trade though. Yo, what's good, Matt? Yo, be like Matt. Hit the like button on the stream. You get a free cookie. I'm surprised Fellow didn't die there. Bro, Johnny is 15, bro. Come on. How do you have 15? You've been struggling for a month. Kismet and Fellow has 5. You see, this is the issue. Fellow's getting like all the damage, then Johnny's cleaning up the kills. That's the issue. Come on.
Without out as well. Not gonna like that gunfight. So gonna reposition and beautifully done. Repositions, wins the fight.
How much was it?
Oh my gosh.
As long as it gets under half, then I should be fine.
Hercules should
What was
win
his
the
line?
PP.
53?
Didn't he?
4 straight from Hercules. Just nice patience here. As you said, has SMG looked up.
This ain't even finished. This ain't even close to being finished. I'm not even gonna lie.
But the other thing is,
It's 113 to 85.
Johnny, though, he's gonna flip. So nobody was on the hill, and that's
Come
when
on.
things normally didn't messy, and they do right
Fuck it.
there.
It's Kismet. It's Kismet.
So Optic now have to react to these split spawns. The two that
If
spawn
Optic can
for
get
LAG
control of this
trying to
P2, then
battle
I'd say
through
game
third.
over. Truth be told.
Group up for this P2.
Wait, they spawned by
Follow the
grill?
numbers here for a second, but it's
They
about
either
to be
spawned by
a
grill or they went
race.
through kitchen. I wasn't looking at their. I was only looking at his POV. I wasn't looking at the minimap.
How does the 3v3 skirmish go? It comes down to a 1 versus 1.
Ah,
It's
it's
gonna
too
be
dead.
Dashi on one side, Kiz on
Dash
the
gotta
other.
stay alive.
And then the troops should be getting back
Oh.
to you're getting the closer spawn if you're LAG, so you get lucky a little bit.
I mean, they don't have control of the hill yet. They're just trying to maintain control of the map.
Yeah, we see that on like Vault sometimes, right? On like a P1 or even like a P3 where
Oh, it's 3
the
dead.
hill goes white, someone's pushed.
They're going
up,
top
and that
mid.
just influences the spawn out. It's just so tough to calculate that. You're not thinking your teammates going to die
That's
on the
2.
hill, but it happens right there. And
Gotta make some sort of space. Take space. That's 3, and they spawned out. Come on. Come on. I need this to finish. I need to finish this.
Now what can Hook do? This is the stretch where Shotzi kind of goes wild, goes on what 5 to 7 straight. I forget what he ended on, but is able to earn a
This
streak and
perfect.
they
This
get a ton of
perfect.
time behind it.
Merc on a 3.
It's not going to be many plays.
It's
for the
perfect.
actual hard point to tail on this could be everyone getting kills outside of it, and the quick rotation on over to third.
Damn slam.
As Dashi gets set up, Mercules is on 3 in a row. These two players going to have to hold. Unfortunately,
Oh, it's
they're
3
both
dead.
tucked in a
Bro, this whole
side.
game has been just like
So P3
3 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 4
They're
dead.
trying to bring it back. Optic Texas trying to put them away. Let's hear the comps from Optic.
I'll get you outside. I'll get outside in a second.
I think he's Curdy's spot. Say now, too.
Oh my god. My team is nasty. Yo, fellow and kids are kind of getting shit on though.
One went top.
I'll get
They're
you.
hitting front. They're hitting front. I think.
In front of me. In front of me.
Not in the back. He's not in the
That was huge.
If you could shout, I'm outer, Johnny. I'm one shot hitter. It shot you. Nice shoot up. There's Marvel.
Got a nade. Oh, he's so dead.
I'm wrapping top. I'm going top. I'm trying to pick up short. Could go underground. I'm holding top. I have top. Yeah, I have top.
Dude, he has 27, bro.
Nice shoot up.
He has 27. Good kill.
Yeah, okay. You heard. Yeah, I'm helping you top. Yeah.
One's long right now. One's really weak long.
Oh, there's 2 piano.
Left. There's gonna be one left on me. I had to give it up. Top on me, Johnny. I'm ready. Okay, Johnny's top. He dropped front bed. They're right bed.
Good kill.
Okay, stay alive. Yeah. He's in the shower. He went front bed. I'm trying closet.
Damn, that's 3 dead.
I'm dead.
One's still showering.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Grab that top.
That boy just popped a 3-piece.
I bumped top. Two kids falling maybe in the back.
Look at the back. Look at the back.
One guy's white plat on me. White plat, kids. Lunars.
That's crazy work.
One's top on me, boys.
Lunars white plat.
I'm dead. Top T and top base.
Yeah, he's really weak top. He's really top. He's going piano.
One shot at plat.
Oh, it's 1. It's 3 dead though.
Wrap top.
Top, yeah.
Alright, kids is really weak plat. Okay, I'm playing the left.
I got 3 left, bro.
Alright.
Slam. God damn.
I'm aping time.
I think you can tell
That's
that
3. You know where the last guy's
I
at?
think the last listen we had with him was bad. I mean, I think JP even did a video like we calm like this, we're not going to win. It was just a lot of like who's weak. Not talking about what we're doing. There was more of that in this. Like just talk. I know shots saying.
Damn, honestly, bro, he had like every hip-fire shot on that.
There were some improvements, but maybe still a ways to go a bit.
I think there's just moments where a couple of these guys just go kind of quiet. They're really locked in on gameplay. Shotzi being one of them, right? And I mean, the sort of player that he is, that's just what's right? But maybe it's just one thing is where.
Does he have any? Oh, he doesn't have a nade.
See some guys maybe a little bit more involved, but
It was better than the last one. I remember like commenting.
yeah, it just feels.
Good
like,
nade.
Yeah, there's some new voices in here. We gotta
Dude,
get
he has
used to this.
30. He has 33.
Like, they're not like sort of the leaders.
No,
Right? It's not like your Tennies, your Pride. Those were the vocal guys last year.
Yeah.
They're two who focus, on their
Listen, listen. Obviously, I like Johnny, but like, I can't have the record be bad. You feel me? We're about to hit 100 predictions on the year, bro. I want like a solid record.
Kids that'll do it for now. Johnny had the hot start. He's continued. 33 up for him.
Damn.
31 for Lunars.
You know where Dash is.
Are frying and trying to keep control, but despite the
This is really close. I'm not gonna lie. LAG, like,
much time.
as much as they have been struggling and like basically cannot win matches, I mean, they definitely improved at hard point for sure.
Now they're gonna get broken. Ingo Optic.
That's 3 dead.
Chance for them to get the lead.
Well, there's just always one more player, right, from Optic, just playing their life, just pestering them, just being so annoying. But
Yo, dog.
and find the double, massive scrap time.
Brother,
Luna's at
what
32.
is
Low key, I'm
happening?
kind of surprised he has 32.
Setup. Shotzi, though, is lurking. Watch that number 6. I don't think they're going to know he's there with Johnny's position. He's going to influence spawns.
Ooh.
Someone's going to watch the flight, though, so maybe they didn't know he was there. But now he is going to, buys enough time for Hoot to find
Oh, he got stuck.
all 3, but he's going to get stuck.
Yeah, no, that was like you had everything you wanted. You thought you were spawn him out. All looks perfect, but yeah, Shotzi gives him the
Good kill.
split and they can fight back.
It's really gonna come down to P4. I don't think LAG get enough time here.
Of this P3.
I mean, Optic literally can't win here. Same with, I mean, wait, let me see.
Back is Optic. Can they continue?
Okay, they could technically still win here.
Looking for an opening. He's able to drop one. They'll chain that together.
Oh yeah, they might get the tick off this.
Will flip, though.
Optic got to contest for like a second though. If Optic contests for even like 1 second, I don't think they get the tick.
That might not be able to. They still have to test some time. They can win right here. And while they might
bro, what is happening, bro?
play so aggressive on this P3,
Wait, do they get it?
but it may work out.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think they get it.
They have to go. I think it's going to
they
be
get the
1
tick?
second.
I don't think they get it. I don't think they get it. Okay, they're definitely not getting it.
Now they're not going to, but yeah, you need 4 seconds here if you are LAG.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking.
No one's in the back here. We
Oh
lost.
my gosh.
It's real close. We'll see. It's still
Okay, they're close. They're close. They're close.
throughout the entirety. Johnny trying to be the playmaker now to disrupt.
Yeah, that's game. What the fuck was that, bro?
That's crazy. 42.
Johnny, 90 seconds in the hard point. The Deaths want him to step up, and he does it now. Hard point win there for LAG, and I mean, you said that's where they've been the most competitive. We've seen
Oh,
it be
it's
a whole
fucking
lot of teams
close.
at hard point. They can certainly click there, and
What? Oh my god. He's like.
Let's switch to the regular stream.
teams in hardpoint. They can certainly click there, and probably one, maybe Optic Texas, you get a couple more weeks of scrims, you continue to work on this roster, one you can take, but listen, I think it's just, listen, I can be critical teams, especially, you know high end with Optic interface, there's just a certain expectation, like,
What the fuck is Merc drinking? Nigga got that walk in his hand. Hold on. Go back.
Especially, you know high end with
Look, what the fuck was that, son?
Here, I know fans are really excited because they like look good, but there's still work to do. There is, and I think they know that. And the coaching staff knows that. There's still work to do.
I think they're just excited because of what number 7 is consistently doing. That's why they're excited.
100%.
This year could go to like be end awfully and it still be.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I guess I kind of hope I could be a really cool story with like all the insanity of this year, like Fred, all the team changes, and all the mediocrity you got. They somehow make a run. It's gonna be an awesome story. But yes, you're right. It's very different.
God damn, how much was I fucking missing, bro?
As weird as it is to like say that about the Optic organization, like yeah, but you maybe got a stud. Like this is a long-term win.
Yeah, they're not a team that normally finds that.
Yeah, but they didn't find it, Joe. They got blessed because Beans had a beast issue. And they got a challengers player because they got to see him perform on land on a top team in Toronto. Like, and how insane is that situation, by the way? I remember when you said to me, you were like, Optic don't usually go for those guys. I'm like, they didn't. They didn't have to take a risk. They literally didn't because Toronto already had to. They were forced to because of Beans. So really, Optic fans should all be tweeting
And another thing,
or the
don't
border
ever
patrol from Toronto to the United States and be like, hey, whoever screwed up and didn't let Beans into the country, thank you from the Green Wall. I honestly though,
He might have worked for the Green Wall. We'll never know. He might be a fan already.
but dude, think about like it's crazy when you just think about this year for Optic. Like I know there aren't that many details with whatever went down at the beginning of the year with Fred, but it was crazy, right? All the speculation and stuff with that. He steps away, all the insanity of it. And then now this situation, you just get a bona fide stud because of a visa issue on Toronto Ultra. It's a weird year.
It's a weird year. It's a weird year. You are not wrong. But yeah, I think that's it. They just kind of know we have a piece. We gotta.
That's a good way to look at it. I really think about it like that. But like, yeah, I mean, think long term.
Normally, Optic's a team that we attract the superstars, right? But the guys who are forged already. In some way, and we put together those teams. But they have a chance now with this kid. And yeah, I mean, this is a bigger discussion, but Ultra in the past has been a team when they've seen young pieces, they normally hang on to them or insert them right away. So it could just be a long-term discussion, and in terms of what did we do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I never touched any of yours.
But yeah, maybe the
That's
case.
actually one of the first my entire life. I don't know you.
Ultra still look really good.
Is that
I mean,
not familiar?
it's
Dude,
great,
the
yeah.
first CDL Ultra team had 10 players.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Don't
they
you?
were
What?
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Did you not find me attractive enough?
They
Well, were you really
always
scared
look at
because I
things a
outweighed you
little
by 3
different.
pounds?
They have. But
It's
worked
because
out
I never touched any of you boys.
scenario, which is
I never touched anyone in a proper way my entire life. I don't know you. You check it out for me right
it's
now?
unreal.
Hi, Vince. Yes.
What you doing here?
Well, I know your girl works on Tuesdays and you take the bus. I wanted to give you a ride.
So I'm
I don't know about that. Last time you came, my girl.
I started becoming an adult. I wear shirts with collars,
Okay, where we going with
necklaces, and I started to wear chinos and stuff and look like a real adult. I went to sit down the other day with my, gray
that card out.
chinos I like, and the ass just split, bro. I think I've been hitting the Peloton too much. It just split. I just sat, and the whole asshole of the pants just wait. Okay. The whole booty part of the pants just split and ripped in half.
Right,
So
it
I had
made a hole.
I had to order some new pants though. They're coming.
We got you.
Yeah, but that's why I'm just.
Thank you for the update.
Lounging. Yeah, just let the people know, Joe. What's going on with my pants and the strength of my booty. As we get ready for the map 2, Mercules. I mean, you can pick any mode. The guy has been an absolute stallion, but look at the S&D there, 1.2 coming in, trying to answer back in this series now after going down 0-1 after losing that map 1. And this is where maybe you want to see the most improvement for this team. Maybe it's going to take the most time is to search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty solid. What, 2-2 this split? But for LAG, this has to be better. 1-4, 0-3 in control. I said you needed to win map 1, you got it. But coming up for the game modes, you have been struggling in.
No, they certainly have. They've been having that same conversation for the better part of the year, if not the entire year, regardless of roster.
We get this comment a lot.
Dude, I said this to you before. I was like, I wonder,
See
like,
why we're so
I know Jack's
expensive?
playing the best, but I do like with hindsight. Like, I wonder if they just took Lens out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That fucking
I would have played. I always wondered those hypotheticals, like what if type things.
that goddamn. I don't know what the fuck that music is because I don't really pay attention to the map.
For Optic Texas.
I mean, obviously I do, but I don't really.
We'll see the
I don't
plan
know
of
what the fuck
attack.
that music is. I don't know if it's a
Defense for LAG is on rotation over
boombox
towards
or
the A, wide
whatever.
open,
But that shit
Optic
is
gonna get
super
that
annoying to
information
play
here shortly.
with.
Yeah, it's just going to be a
What the timing
question
gonna
of
be?
This is a
how
free A plant.
quickly
Get the
are
bomb
LAG
down. Get the
going
bomb
to
down.
through
Get the bomb down.
flank?
Get the
Are they
bomb
catch
down. Get
them
the
on
bomb down. Get the bomb
wall?
down. Get the
It's
bomb
actually be through
down.
the middle of the map. Through the vent. They're going to have open up the vent, though. That's going to be Kismet. He's going to put some shots in and not open the vent. Doors being closed. Optic, they are safe. The timing works out, at least on the bomb plan for now.
There is a trophy.
Get the
late in
info.
this
Don't
round
chow.
one. Maybe help them with some of the nades that are tossed over the top. Stun going to back up the pressure from LAG. For now, they have a 3-on-2. The numbers to break this. It's on Mercules and Hook
Nice
to try and
corner.
clutch up. Hook already being Mr. Clutch to 2v2 we go. Flooding it
Shit.
forward. Hook is doing everything. Good
They
luck
have
winning
to
that
chow you
gunfight. Winners
guys.
now 1 versus 2. Last alive. And
Nice,
he's going to
Hook.
drop. And Joe, you've just got your hands up like, what the hell?
I mean, what was LAG doing?
I don't know, Joe. You said that a couple times this year.
Fellow just... I mean, maybe he was weak, Coach. I mean,
Yeah,
great
he must
finesse
have
from him. I was literally going to talk about, man, this is going to be tough for Optic. How many rounds have we casted where the bomb is planted on that site, and if you don't have forward control or someone up at the cars, like, you just lose, right? If there's...
I feel like we've seen that. I don't know what the exact percentage
It's a
are, but
lot.
We've seen that a lot.
I was
Yes,
like, man,
yes.
they're screwed. I don't know what just happened,
Yeah.
but Mercules and Hook clutch on up. Hook 3 in the round.
I think Mercules applied enough pressure just with tags in the shoulders to at least make sure they couldn't flood Hook. It ended up being like 1 by 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to apply logic to it.
I know. I think you're seeing why LAG struggle in this game mode.
You're just thinking, I mean, you rip Mercules once on that, and he can't chow again, and the round's over. You just fly Hook, but it just, never presented itself. So I got to imagine a pretty good finesse and shots there from Mercules to kind of help out. I know Hook gets all the kills, but they couldn't flood him for a reason, I'm thinking. Plant in. 4-on-4, holding the garage, holding the line is Kiz. Mercules able to get a pick though from deep.
I really gotta get a
Such an
face cam.
important position on the map, and he is locking it down. Mercules now with 2 in the round. 1 player remaining. Lunar shots
he's
he
got
gets 2.
fucking
Mercules gets 2.
slammed.
And yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about, like, I don't know, Booze is a guy I probably bring up a lot, but like that kind of deep courtyard guy, the AR on both sides of this, like you can take over rounds. Just absolutely.
Literally what we just talked about just happened, right? Your forward guys get taken out, and you are just stuck back there. In the last 2 players,
He's
obviously
drinking
forward
that.
too is so
Nah,
difficult,
imagine.
but as soon as you lose position on
That
the
shit
bomb,
more
retake
red
comes
than
in
purple,
clean for
but
Optic.
Yeah,
What
you
the
just have, like,
fuck is he drinking juice for in the middle of a match?
Great cover to push up.
I'm
And
gonna
yeah,
lock
you just
that
slide
thing
by
works.
car, you just
He's
wait,
simply
you know,
not
see
locked
time.
in enough.
Not
I mean,
really
he
a-
is locked
a
in
free
because he's
line of
fucking
sight
Merc,
from
but
deep.
feel me?
But you have one straight shooter on either side of that. They can dictate around like Mercules did early on. It seems like everybody's streaking a little bit for Optic Texas right now. Up 2-0 in the search. And they're looking towards A again. Whoa, Shotzi hit down to 7 HP.
That's
Trying to get some more
one.
nades off of
Get
that.
back,
Mercules
get
just
back,
gets
get back.
aggressive. Shotzi can't avoid cars. He gets hit by every car at the dealership. He ends up dropping, but Mercules is able to get forward and drop one. Trying to reposition for the fight.
Oh.
Beautiful stuff here, just picking them apart.
Nah, you gotta watch his back
Gameplay,
there.
Give him a chance to get the round. Johnny can be last one
What
up.
the
Turns
fuck?
into a 1 versus 1.
If we
Him and
lose
Dashy
this,
now. Dashy's got the read.
oh my
Dashy
god,
wins the
bro,
gunfight
that
up
was
close,
so
and
dumb.
Johnny flabbergasted.
I'm also flat. Did he just hip fire headshot him? Was Johnny weak from the car explosion? I need to see this again. I'm a little bit flabbergasted as well.
This
Damage 120.
No, he just hits shots.
Okay.
He must have been a little weak, I guess.
A little weak, yeah.
A little weak. I mean, he is one we talk about, like those close range AR guys. He's one of them because win it up close. But Johnny is definitely mind blown. But again, Mercules just, I mean, Shotzi was phenomenal bait, I guess, kind of at the beginning of that because it kind of set up Mercules to swing in because I think they tried to apply pressure after getting damage into Shotzi.
No, yeah, as soon as they, I mean, but
And
yeah,
Mercules
Mercules
just
gets the first one, and then he just holds that position.
But
So
that's
just
just
locking it down.
Great stuff out of him in this search. Dude, Shotzi was just eating the cars for the team. Johnny frustrated after that last gunfight. Feeling better with the last one. He's so weak, and Mercules tries to hunt it down, but he can't get the angle, and then he gets caught. That is tough. He's thinking maybe he's got a freebie.
Oh.
That nade was rolling right back into your face.
It was, yeah.
So even if Lunars didn't die to Hook, he was probably dead.
It's all good because it was a 4 versus 2, but
Yeah.
even our pros
Hold
throw
up
some
now.
bad
Oh.
nades. Even our pros throw some bad nades.
I thought, I was like, did that just dink right back to him?
Yeah,
Sure did.
it was.
That's why it didn't matter.
It was lining up to land right under,
It didn't matter.
right near the scrotum. Had to get out of there.
Grenade to the scrotum does not sound good, Joe. No, it does not. Kids, locking in. Up 1-0 in the series. But can they get search and control?
Nigga who's sponsored by Lo-Fi Girl. I have to fucking tip it, bro.
It's either a full flank or a full A Street
It
setup
has to
here
be tipped.
for LG. Just you
Don't
have
be
to stop
sponsored.
this. And well, that is going to be the
Yeah,
call.
teacher
So
ever
that's
like,
where, yeah, we know.
yo, come listen to this lo-fi. I mean, not come listen to it, but
that same,
on some, I'm gonna play this lo-fi in the background,
I think let's go right
or
over to B.
I'm gonna play music in the background while y'all do y'all work, and it's fucking lo-fi. You thinking it's
They do get somebody really far forward on the
thinking
other
it's
side though too, and
Drake
that's
or
gonna be
fucking
Kismet, who got tucked
Kendrick,
away over at
or
A. So if
I
this
don't know,
does wrap
Travis
back
Scott
to
if you
A,
like
Kiz
Travis. I mean,
in a good spot
really,
to
it
maybe
really
catch
depends on your
somebody.
music
Yeah, it's
taste,
on him to
you know.
find one.
But you
I
thinking
don't
it's
know if that's
good
gonna
music
be a
with
call.
lyrics?
Looks like we're
It's
committed
just
to it.
fucking lo-fi in the
Might
back.
change though, we'll see.
Now you're like,
Shotzi's
what
gonna
the
go.
fuck, bro?
Well, he may have gotten really good timing on to Johnny. Johnny not gonna.
Oh
Johnny
my
does
God.
expect it and plays his life.
Shotzi stopped
He's like-
shooting.
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
Got jump scared. Nice
Oh, he
shot.
gets one, though.
Just gets incinerated. Oh, can't take that a
There was
second.
no need to try the second one.
3v3, and we pause
You
here
got
for a
one.
moment. About 30 seconds to work for Plant.
Lunars? Is that Lunars? Yeah, he is in
just don't
such a
have
good spot.
Control. Lunar sends it forward.
Yeah,
I thought that was an
traded out.
insane play, but the fact he's able to get one is huge. 2v2 now. Around 20 to go. Plant, I think, about to get started here or not.
yeah, good patience here, but
They're gonna
are
read
have
this.
to commit
Oh,
to a
he
shot
had-
sooner or later. Kismet spots one.
I think he
He's got all
spotted
the info.
both.
This should be the round.
Wait,
here
but
for
why is
Kiz.
he hitting this side? Oh my god.
All these cars, like we talked about.
Oh my god.
Oh, the fact that he gets one
1v1.
versus one. Get out of there, Johnny.
Fucking hell. That was a good play by
I
Kiz.
started sweating a little bit. LAG get the round win.
No, I mean, you saw him just sort of waiting for a clean shot.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
wouldn't give him one. Everything in his way.
I was just waiting for Mercules to like, just look left and just get onto that car heady and fry him. Thankfully, he got the pistol.
Did enough.
Yeah. I mean, all he really had to do was stop the plant, and Johnny plays his life. But scary moment there for a second.
Yeah, then we switched to Johnny's POV, and he's like still there. I was like, you need to run.
Yeah, get out of there.
Tell him to run away.
Yeah, buy a first-class ticket to somewhere that's
Around the bush.
not here. Optic still in front. Opportunity to tie it up, though, for LAG here. Looking to be a quick plant in, and Johnny hits the shot on Hercules.
He just goes. I mean, takes the risk, takes the one-on-one. Nobody else was there to help out Hercules on that cross. Normally, there's multiple players. Well, Dash, you know, he's gonna respond. So you lose that forward player. You're all backed up, and now it's on Tiz. He's gonna take a mid route, and he's gonna catch shots, and he's out.
I like that. Like sometimes that player is like, keep going forward, take another fight, just play your life, pinch him in. Beautifully done there by Kiz. All on Dashy now, one of the clutches to ever do it. No real chance to clutch there. LAG ties up at 3-3.
Well, I think Tiz just recognizes the situation, right? Like we talked about early in this map, as soon as Johnny dies, there's nobody forward. So they're going to be pushing on that street. That should allow us to have an opening. Dashy knew like maybe it was a chance, but just didn't have the angle to get the trade.
We continue to bop back and forth.
So what, 3-3 now? So
I mean, Dealer I know has some corny stuff to it, but man, it has been a breath of fresh air in the league, honestly. Just so many fun little scenarios and moments. It's not Vault. I mean,
I wish it was stretched. Like,
yeah. A little wider,
Yeah.
I don't know how fun it is to play for the pros, but it's fun to commentate. You're playing dodgeball with Jeeps. Worried about maybe a real fast flank. Dashy is picking that up for a second. So we go to the forward man and Shotzi. A couple rounds ago, he was kind of playing forward, kind of the bait, allowed Hercules to get up and get to actually take the AR fight to get kills.
Are we not checking the fucking floor where you needed it?
Falling apart. Or his eyes were just elsewhere.
Okay.
All the cars, you know,
what is happening?
Pistol from Johnny to close it out. And that's what you were talking about a couple rounds ago. Yeah, you've got to hold it on the A street.
Yeah, you lose it right there, and yeah, I mean, Shotzi just doesn't see him. Not exactly sure. Sometimes Kotjat should be a little bit weird. Maybe there's some smoke on his screen. Doesn't react. But you did hook off the bomb. They knew that push was coming in. I thought they had two players in that spot. At least to trade with LAG just never happens. Like, I feel like it was the right call. They had all the info. LAG went before the bomb was planted. So Hook gets off of it. You have the players in good spots. The crossfire was there. But LAG, they just win the gunfights.
Yeah, it's the first time you show you can really stop the A plant. I mean, I know you won the round a couple defense ago. That was a lot different, though. I mean,
retaking the A street has been a problem.
Yeah. That wasn't a retake. That was just the hammer of LAG. One down for either side here quickly as we get into it. Bomb player's trying to catch up to his teammates around this over towards A. Mid-map is what? Dashy kind of spotting for info. We'll see if they can get this plant down clean. Well, there's Dashy spotting and getting a kill. He got two.
He got two.
Second one. All on
You
Johnny now.
play together. You got the info on Merc on trial.
Best of luck with that gunfight. Can he get a different angle? You're not winning that. Help comes in though, plays the push perfectly. I thought he reads that well, had a chance if he wins that second gunfight, but you're never winning that against Hercules with an AR on the car, Hetty. But how did Dashy get two? He's literally a slog in the vent.
It's like they didn't see him. I have no idea.
First guy, yeah.
But we're gonna see it from his POV. I mean,
he's a little
weak.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention.
He shot high, like shot over him.
Fellows just think he's got that kill.
Okay, well, that was a weird one.
He didn't.
No,
bro,
he
can
didn't.
this dog shut the fuck up, bro? Bruno, shut up!
He was gonna like just get some shots in, then like back out and wait for his teammates type thing.
Well, he can't move. He's just
laying there,
laying on the ground.
He's
like,
laying
I'm screwed. I'm committed to this.
You know, I'm committed. Exactly. I thought he was just flirting with him. He was full on dancing with him.
He's doing more than flirting. Let me tell you.
Well, Johnny as the opener. Numbers to LAG.
This series.
No, he is. I mean, the desk a little critical of him over this stage, but he's having a hell of a series. 42 in the map one, 12 and 6 here. Johnny is turned. He's got a chance. What's the record? Like 17? I mean, he's got a chance if this goes the whole way. Multiple cars out of the equation now. But down a man on offense can be so tough.
Well, Shotzi's trying to set up really that Kismet mid route that we saw last time. I mean, he's watching the flank, but if they get bombed down at A, that's what he's thinking. Can I make a play through the middle of the map? And well, he's gonna go. He's gonna find one.
And this is the position they clutched up, like that round one. But who gets caught instantly? Not walking away with 3 this time. They're gonna hop right on it.
Shotzi though, they have no idea where number 6 is. They're gonna get on it.
There.
You see, they're watching both sides. Where is he?
Oh!
The wall bangs on point at A.
That is tough. They don't get the third.
That's so cheese.
as LAG's back, potentially broken again.
And these have been the maps that have killed them all year. You see
What is this little? What is he barking at?
Dog.
Oh, dude, my favorite, whenever I see it like that, I just always think back to Joe Deceives and Champs last year, bro.
Yeah, no, that was
unreal.
That was I mean, how close he was a second away.
Oh yeah, real close. Oh, that's just.
And Luna's just trying to like body block.
That's hit marker porn there. Oh,
Johnny's just trying to do. He's like, I got you. I'll take these bullets. Well.
Yeah, I like that. Put your body on the line. Like, I've done that for you in, like, Warzone or something. You're down, bro. I'm like, I got it. Body blocking, bro. And then we just both end up dead.
That's what you said you've done, but I don't know.
Well, I've tried to. I'm not as thick as I once was. Match point for Optic to tie this series up 1-1. Johnny still leading the charge. 13-7. Not getting out of that situation. Leads it a little bit too far. They get blooded. Optic in control.
Yeah, just one of those rounds where he's trying to take a risk. Fellow is sort of lurking up the A street. He's looking for his first kill of the map. It seems our scoreboard is working.
He might be lurking on himself, Joe.
Well,
he is. 0-7. That is a tough one. Hook. Can't get the last. It's all on Lunars now. 1 versus 3. Shotzzy already on the defuse. He's not going to be able to get back to this. So that will do it. Optic get the search and destroy win. Hook had some clutch moments. Shotzzy had the big wallbang round. Mercules ran the A street at times. Dashy got some much needed picks. Pretty well-rounded effort, but as much as I'm saying all that stuff, like another one of those, LG probably should have won that search.
I mean, the Dashy 2 in the vents.
Yeah, the 2 in the vent.
The wallbang. I mean, those 2 rounds they should not lose.
There's the round 1 where Hook got 3. Like there are a bunch of rounds that, like, if you look at it, if we just pause it at a moment in the round, you're like, LAG has an 80% chance to win this round.
And they would lose.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to take away from Optic winning. I mean, they had some amazing moments, but like, it's just more the story of like LAG all year. It's just like
all these close maps.
Big one from Johnny, but not enough. Fellow actually does close to 900 damage. Just
guys put shots in. He's got 5 assists.
Yeah, that's. It's the goose eggs are worse when you've got like 200 damage or something. You're really not involved. Like,
I'd give him 1 there.
Yeah, we guys give him a fake one. Just give him
that's
one.
a Photoshop.
Yeah, like 5 assists counts as a kill or something.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, well, speaking of ones, we're tied up 1-1. We get ready to go to a vault control. What are your overall thoughts so far in this?
I mean, yeah, I think if you're LAG, you're happy you won map 1. If you're Optic, you probably want to be a little bit more dominant, but I mean, you're all tied up.
Yeah, still getting there. Still a new team. Des, take us to the first 2 before we get to the control.
Fellow, it's not your fault your teammates are dirty thieves. 846 damage for 0 kills, and
I mean, you got a donut. You got a scoreboard. It says a big fat 0. Like, you got to get a kill.
I owe LAG an apology. I thought they weren't going to play this way. Today, they come out with some fire. Johnny dropping 13-plus kills in the search and destroy, but it's the hard point that's most impressive. They get a dub to open up the series. Is this an issue for Optic? Let's actually start with the search and destroy here, Ali. We jump in 3-1 on the scoreboard. LAG, back-to-back rounds.
It could be a little bit worrisome if you're off to Texas. I mean, you do end up clutching and closing this out, which is ice that a lot of teams in the league would like to have, and players like Hook, like Shotzzy, like Dashy. And obviously, like I think Merc maybe was touching on, is like the wall banks. Like, this is almost a situation where LAG should have kind of won this map, but there are just some things that were put out.
This right here, what you're seeing right here, this is like egregious. This is bad communication. First of all, the other side of that gunfight, when you look at Lunars, looks so bad. He just completely whiffs. We've all been there before, but I mean, this is a world-class player, so you got to be able to execute that kill. And then Fellow, I don't know what the communication is, just not able to pick up on the trade. And this right here, this is unfortunate. This is the second time now we've seen Optic whip out a wallbang on this map. 1 at B, 1 at A, where it's just like
they're putting in the time, right? Or at least they're getting the community to send the right TikTok.
It's just like facts. It's just like a bomb site breaker almost. It's like we don't want to go B. If they get it down A, it's gonna be so hard to win. So yeah, Optic teaching a little bit and using it in a real world situation. I thought that was actually a really good search.
I'm so lost.
Listen, if Optic's going to champs and LAG is playing like this, LAG could have been at champs. They were just just very unfortunate along the way this season. Kismet would
Even when
not
I
go
read
down
it,
without
it's
a
not
fight. Are we
needed.
watching his clip,
That's
or who are we breaking down this time?
We're going to be watching LAG making some awesome plays, and we're also going to be talking about Optic sort of throwing this away at the very end. So it was pandemonium. Teams making mistakes left and right, trying to keep track of the time and if they would actually win on the hill. But you see LAG, we're going to jump into the minimap. They're in time here. They were just spawning where Optic is, and they all committed to time and flipped and allowed Optic to spawn over at New. Now you see Optic are sitting here like, okay, these guys can still win on this hill, so we have to push and break. So you see Shotzi push up.
Why the fuck is my mic, like, I'm literally looking at it muted. Why is it picking up audio?
We'll talk about the rotation, what Optic do wrong after this, right? So they're going to apply a little bit of pressure. Mercules finds one, a couple die, and now right here, you know, they're sitting there. If you're LAG, they're thinking like, okay, I don't know if we exactly win on this, so we're going to apply some pressure. Fellow pushes up, and he dies in this situation. Now, let's jump back to the minimap right now. Okay, so you see, this is just a heads-up play by LAD. One shot, he makes a mistake, he overextends, and he's going to end up dying. And Fellow spawns, he pushes, and he holds the pinch for the guy that's coming from piano to alleviate pressure. So look at how this plays out on your minimap as we go. So Shotzi, Lunars nades himself, then Shotzi's just like playing on the steps, just like way too aggressive on rotation. And now you saw Fellow, he's the guy in the bottom left. He picked up on this kill piano, which is going to allow them just an easier time in collapsing onto the hill. So you see, if Shotzi was able to just stay alive or even buy time, then Optic probably hold the spawn there, if not get the kill on Johnny, and Fellow has way less of an impact on that pinch. So Optic making a couple small mistakes, and Fellow making a very heads-up play prior to the 0-7.
I love that there's like team nades and all that stuff going on while that's happening. It was chaos towards the end of that game. The spawns were insane. Allie, this series could get nuttier, but we know one thing is for sure. The meet and greet at DreamHack is going to be a very long line.
Wow, I am going to dodge this section of the venue. I just know that line's going to be wrapped around the entirety of it. We're probably going to be bothering other esports. Make sure you guys grab your tickets. We'll see you next week.
It's going to be warm. This is real cool, but these guys need to be scrimming, bro. I'm being so serious. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro.
Hey, Optic Merc, what would you be doing in this situation?
I don't know why that just killed me.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Sponsor
obligations.
It's an hour.
Yeah, it's just an hour.
An hour, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Before scrims?
Yeah, you gotta have fun too.
Meet the fans. Yeah. Meet the fans. Bring the hand sanitizer.
Maybe they'll meet
fist bumps only.
Might meet your wife there. You never know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, Ant's not wrong. I mean, with where they're at, like you just want to get every chance you can. But yeah, there'll be a meet and greet. Go see them. Have some fun. We can't wait for DreamHack. It's gonna be a blast. But back to this one. They're just trying not to get upset by LAG. Control KD leaders through Major 4 qualifiers. Leading the way. Mercules. He has been so good in that mode. Will he be terrific here to give them control of the series? And Dashy right there with them. Hook in the top. I mean, their control's been solid.
No, that's it. I mean, they're undefeated control this stage. Get some solid control teams as well. So good stuff so far from Optic this stage. But yeah, we'll see if they can keep it up here on Vault.
Try to keep it going. You see the fist bumps. Think we're ready to go. And that adorable smile of Mercules as he's ready to get back to beaming. We head to Vault. You look at the last 5 controls. Well, I mean, you don't need to look at the last 5. Just look at the top thing. 8 loss streak.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's not good. I mean, this is what happens when you have how many points? Like 40?
I mean, the good thing, though, is like...
They're not all 3-0s?
Vegas Falcon exists and have that hard point streak. So, like, everything seems not that bad now compared to that.
But again, like, what Nameless was talking about, dude, you do not want to, like, finish below that.
That's true. It is a battle.
Yeah,
I sort of said like those 2 teams were dead to me, but they are alive to each other, and that is very much
alive to each other.
You don't want to finish below them. Maybe get a little bit more separation, and well, tied up 1-1, still a chance to take this series. But best of luck dealing with Shotzi and Hoop on this particular map, and well, Mercules and Dashy in control. Period.
I mean, Johnny just hit awful time. I feel like you normally pick up pretty quickly on that flank right off the start. I mean, 2 players from Opti hit it. Nobody watched it for LAG, and that's gonna allow Opti onto the time for now.
Yeah, it's like every single round. That's a play. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's something with the break off with Johnny. Yeah,
something weird. They do retake though, so get right back into a good position. Take the life lead here a bit. Dashy trying to play a passive, but he's just going to get clotheslined as Johnny peeks. Able to apply pressure. Fellow's able to win a fight as well, so to get spot. Shotzi looking for his chance to pop, but well, they're going to pick that up. Johnny's just running at you, putting your head in the dirt. A life margin increasing a bit. Well, Johnny's hit the drop. He starts out 4-0.
Yeah, again, just incredible series, double digits in the last map, now up to 5-0. Dropped a 40 bomb in map number 1. Guys having a hell of a series versus Optic. Optic finally started to fight on back. Hook to Mercury's fine. 3 shots, the 4, so you at least get on to A. Start to work this objective. LAG, I assume they're going to go at this one last time.
Here it comes, especially after that first pick. Gonna swarm onto this. Second tick of progress is done, but the retake, here we go. Hook gets hit by the nade, and then he gets plucked. Nice retake there from LAG. Good kind of patience. They saw it wasn't ramping up that quickly on the point. Group up, and yeah, as you said, perfect. And what a round of defense. 8-1 from Johnny.
He's just wasting their time now. Just continues to play his life. Pistol out. Shotzi, though, is there for the gunfight.
I didn't even thought she was looking that direction.
It did not look like it, but maybe a little bit of a blunder, a little bit of overcommitment. You just lose some gunfights. Optic, they're going to get the progress, the time extension over towards A. And, well, now you have a chance to double it up at B.
I don't know how Shotzi lives there. Just runs through him. Now he's trying to hit people in the face with doors. Finessing hard side, staying up, throwing fastballs. I have no idea how he survived several situations here. Just eating bullets and eating players.
They're gonna win.
Second tick is already done. Third is cruising forward. You only have one person on it. Second trying to rally back, and this should be the round. One person flying to contest. It's going to be Kismet.
Nade,
not going to hit. Optic get the round, and yeah, maybe just overstaying your welcome kind of aggressively towards that first point if you're LAG. Just committed a little bit too much forward.
Yeah, it's just you have 4 dead, and then I don't know. You just kind of, they deal with you right off spawn. And then in the transition period, I don't know if they went for it one last time. It just felt like Optic were just running at him, winning all of the gunfights. And as you said, Shotzi did such a great job staying alive at Art. But everybody was up from Optic.
Yeah, he was literally just running through bullets and just holding forward.
Just wasting time.
Hook laughing it up as they stole that offensive round. Didn't look good, and then it looked great. LAG's turn on offense. Fellow seems to be the play caller for the break.
When you're just trying to find something where, like, they're just so tough to deal with as a team. I mean, you win 80% of that round.
You do, yeah.
If you're LAG, but it doesn't matter.
Just takes a moment in control. And the break off, it does not go well. Johnny's going to maybe get his, but he's going to be the only person here. I like this. Just getting your one. I was going to say, like, if you can stay alive a bit till the help gets in, but the help's not going to get to you because basically everybody dies off spawn outside of Fellow. You are pinned out towards pool. This is not the most desirable of openings here out of LAG.
Yeah, you have Shotzi watching the flank, so Fellow can't find an opening. You're just stuck poolside. Unless you're on vacation. Not where you want to be.
No, true. They have found nothing. The defensive Optic has been perfect. As we saw in the last round, they can just take a moment, but you're already down 10 lives.
I mean, we haven't seen, I feel like, a spawn trap like this in a long time.
Oh my God, it's just getting worse. Mercules up to 12 and 7 on 5 straight, 4 in a row for Shotzi. LAG didn't really spawn in this particular round. 25 versus 11.
And the only reason they're going to get out is I think after they were so far pushed up, Johnny like just spawned palms. So a bit of an emergency spawn comes in, allows him to get a freebie, and then they can get out. But it may still, it's not going to matter.
No, it's not going to matter. It's not going to be lives to do anything. This is a dominant defensive round from Optic Texas. They might have squeaked away with the offense, but that has not been the case here. They're just stat padding in this one. That was, yeah, I mean, they had them spawn trap for like 3 or 4 full spawn waves. Like,
yeah, that,
my bad, chat. I was
saw it early in the
clipping
title.
Nails and
not much as of late.
Not much
that
as of
sound
late.
can be very aggravating.
Yeah, much better at dealing with that, handling that situation, getting out of it, getting right back down to the 8 point as the attacking team. LAG did not.
No, they didn't deal. I don't think dealing with it is the way I'd word it. No, they just sort of bent over and took it.
Oh,
Optic dominance there, up 2-0. Looking to go up 2-1 in the series. They can close it out here on offense. Scraped away the first one, but maybe a little bit cleaner here. I mean, it's just, you got to be demoralized if you're LAG after that round, after how the search got away for you, after how the round, I mean, it was already bad. Like you said, the round 1 was tough. Round 2 looked like they weren't having fun at all. I don't care what kind of pool there was, what kind of alcohol refreshments they had. They were having a miserable time.
not a great time.
No, and not a long time.
Sunburn all over.
Yeah. Team shot on there from Dashy and Mercules, and Mercules gets caught, but Shotzi, he's just sending it on forward. He's 16 and 5.
I mean, the fact this is a 1-1 series went to a round, it just does not feel like it in this control. I feel like I'm watching a ranked play game.
Oh no, this is starting to become a slaughter. Holy hell! All 4 dead for LAG again. Optic Texas looking to capitalize here, get the second body on it. Hercules trying to stack it. He'll get back to it. That should be B done. And you've only gotten 2 kills so far. This, if you are LAG, like the first round again, pretty solid, but the last 2, dude, they might have like 10 total kills or something in that ballpark. It's not improving. They're 4 dead again. Let's get to the next map. Let's get to the next map. We've seen enough.
Shotzi's to call on a streak.
We've seen enough. Here we go. Boom!
Yeah, bringing it out. Hitting the missile, 3 on it. In probably the most dominant control we have seen in a long time.
Yeah, that is a fast one. That holy hell, we're talking like a 6-7 minute control. I don't know what it was, but
less than that.
Get me out of that one.
Rio control.
5 minutes and 34 seconds. One of the faster controls we have seen on the year. And yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. After the map 1,
I thought we had a fight.
Yeah, maybe a fight or
map
just
2. They for sure won.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't be that shocked that we know LAG are bad at 2-3-5, but.
Go get a fucking Toad Risky.
That was really bad.
Toad Risky for the boys.
Fantastic for Optic. The control is looking magnificent there, but LAG, like, we might as well skip the map 3. We get ready now for another control. We'll see if LAG can steal 2. Sorry.
Control.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Hopefully not. LAG's like, what?
That's my bad. This isn't a best of 7. We're going to another hard point. We'll see if they can take 2 and get it to map 5. Wow. I don't know what the fastest control of the year was. There probably is one faster. That's got to be close. Woo! My God, blink and you missed it.
The ARs this series are just getting smoked.
We talked about the stats for control for Optic Texas. Well, they just probably move further up the leaderboard. Yeah, I mean, you have the fellow.
I ain't never heard of this duo.
He had the 0-7 map 2.
I call it cookies and tweets.
You know, it's interesting. Like we have these conversations.
Oh shit!
Sometimes when something happens, like Hercules, right? Like he comes in from challengers, and then all I see on Twitter is everyone's like, bro, there's a million people in challenges that can do this. Why don't we have more people? Like, listen, there's a fellow has been in the league and out of the league a million times. Like he goes back and wins. He goes back and dominates challengers, and then he can come in here and get torched. Like for every success story, there are several non-success stories. Like a lot of times, like it's about the player's talent, but also like what team you get on. Like sometimes you come into a brighter spot than you do come into an LAG, but. I mean, there's been some great stories this year with the likes of like Neptune and Hercules, but there's been a bunch of bad ones too.
I just can't believe you sounded pretty much like Kermit the Frog there when you did that voice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what Kermit the Frog sounds like. That's lit. Because I'm not usually, if I tried to sound like Kermit the Frog, I wouldn't be able to. But the fact that I can do it, I'm not thinking about it. Because you've heard my accents before, like, oh, would it be Scottish or something? Yeah. Like, you know,
not good at all. We have been playing with Swan lately, so hopefully.
Oh, dude, the second we start playing with Swanee, I just suddenly think I'm like an MI6, bro. It's good.
Well, he is saving the world right now.
Let's get British. Oh, dude, I can't wait for the next Mission Impossible movies next week. I can't. Dude, I saw something that blew my mind. Listen to this.
Okay, here we go.
Random facts. I saw a post on Instagram that said that Tom Cruise is currently older than Ian McKellen or whatever when he filmed like Lord of the Rings, like Gandalf.
Oh, now he's jumping on a plane.
Tom Cruise is older than Gandalf when they filmed Lord of the Rings. Think about that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
That blew my mind. I was like, Tom Cruise is 62, dude.
He's a freak.
Holy hell. Speaking of Tom Cruise, let's look at some absolute freaks. Johnny versus Shotzi. Talk about the hard points. 42 out of Johnny to help lead to the win in the map 1. Kind of comparing the subs here. Advantage to Johnny. Twitter Optic looking for payback now in the map 4. Who will be the Tom Cruise? Who will be the Gandalf? Both are cool.
Yeah, both are pretty sweet.
Yeah. Come Shadowfax, we ride.
Well, both had a lot of hill time. One of them was 100 seconds for Shotzi. I mean, most of that was in that first P2. But yeah, rewind. I mean, seeing Optiana with Merchant is looking pretty solid so far in this hardpoint map. That's why they picked it.
You know, we got a lot of his POV, some awesome plays out of him kind of individually on the last rewind that we watched from him. It was a good result, and we're looking to get more of those here. Hercules stepped away for a second, so we're not hopping into it yet. Hopefully he'll be back, and we'll be ready to go. As they get dialed in, try to close out the series. Yeah, felt good for LAG after that 1. Since then, it's been heartache and pain. Can they rebound now into the map 4?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is they've been through it all.
Yeah.
The entire year.
Yeah.
They have been tested, battle tested.
No, it's just usually, I mean, usually that's the case, but it's just like not a very good team. Like it just feels like you find ways to lose sometimes.
I actually want to watch this video.
We talked about that with Falcons this year and sometimes with LAG. And you know, just with the French fan base and Yagatog and stuff, like I want them to see success. Like I know there's a large group of people that want to see this team succeed, and you know, hopefully you find some pieces going into next year and you can build something out of this. But it's tough when you're
They
coming
will.
in.
They're going
And
to.
we've got a top-heavy league with talent to a degree. I mean, we do. That's what I do.
We're gonna will it to happen.
I always wish we had more parity like the NBA or something like it is right now, but like I don't know. I guess it'll always be kind of top-heavy when you don't have. If you're not drafting out of college or something like.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would even look, but I always think about that.
Fucking fly.
Yeah, you don't even.
Fucking watch out.
No,
bitch.
I know, but if there was like somehow a draft, we used to reset it. Like everyone's off the teams. We're drafted,
Yeah, the
dude.
fucking window. We back shot.
Yeah, the lottery stuff was crazy, right? I don't know, my brain's all over the place today.
It's all right.
That was wild, man.
It's the last weekend.
It's rigged. It is the last weekend, so I can be as freaky as I want, huh?
Absolutely.
They can't fire me at this point.
There's somebody you rehired.
I mean, they already tried.
Somebody you rehired. That's the goal.
That's true. Just keep hiring us, dude. We live here. We love it. I love the CDL. I love Call of Duty. I love all the fans, each and every one of you. Even though the colleague baited the shit out of me with their posts for the MVP race. Baited me so hard putting Sip at one for me.
Engagements are up, though.
Bro, all my mentions was like, you're an idiot. I'm like, I didn't even tell them to do that. Ah, whatever. It's all right. We're having fun. Whoever runs the social media account, you're going to get drop kicked. I swear to God. All my mentions were on my I swear.
Throw it into the mouth.
For kids, and it'll be Optic though. In the point early, and
Throw it
what are your big?
into
So we
the
had rewind for a bit early in the year. It went away because of this stupid decision, and now it's back. And any like I don't know thoughts about it more recently, and it's changed from the beginning of the year. We didn't really have it that long.
Yeah,
it was like 2 weeks.
We do is very fundamental, rotation heavy. I think it's a map where you could absolutely destroy teams. Similar to like Hacienda, you can just go on these big 100-point swings based on rotation. So I'm glad it's back.
No, me too. Me too. Shotzi continues to hunt, tracking, able to stay on point. Out to 6-1, trying to get back to full before the next fight, and he's able to do that.
Whoa, no. He didn't react to it. He didn't react to his own nade. Yeah, I was saying his dead nade hit a player. So I thought he was gonna react to the one down, one shot, but doesn't. But it doesn't matter. They have the rotation one. They have spawns. They're locked in it down.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know Shotzi runs around a little too much sometimes. Like, he likes to move, right? He's the movement king. This whole thing, he moves, right? Have you ever seen Shotzi fully cook a frag? Can you picture it once in your head? Because every time I picture it's a dead nade.
Yeah, he just throws them.
He just throws and goes, right? Have you ever seen him cook one? Can someone tweet me proof that Shotzi has ever cooked a frag or did?
I'm sure there's like one out there.
No, I know he has, but I swear he always just throws dead nades.
Especially in hardpoint. Especially in hardpoint. He loves the sky nades.
Dude.
The little teardrops.
It just cracks me up, but I think he's just too impatient for it. He's like, I could be cooking a nade or I could be running. Like,
that point, just throw a subtext.
Yeah, right. Well, he just got to kill him with subtext, but I was just trying to think of a time I've seen him cook one. I could not visualize it for the life of me.
And what I was talking about was this. I mean, you're in rotation of P2, you're up 60, now you have spawns. The only good thing for LAG is somehow Kismet spawns behind them.
Well, that is tough.
And
I could be cooking a nade or I could be running. Like,
throw subtext.
Yeah, right. He just got to kill him with subtext, but I was just trying to think of a time I've seen him cook one. I could not visualize it for the life of me.
And what I was talking about was this. I mean, you're in rotation of P2, you're up 60, now you have spawns. The only good thing for LAG is somehow Kismet spawns behind them.
I could not visualize it for the life of me.
And what I was talking about was this. I mean, you're in rotation of P2, you're up 60, now you have spawns. The only good thing for LAG is somehow Kismet spawns behind them.
Well, that is tough.
And now LAG is spawn line.
That is tough. And that's one of the things sometimes you have that kind of horse, not only central hard point, you can get splits, but that's a painful one. Thankfully for Optic, you're up 70, but if you had number 7, I think Hercules was posted up.
He was back there.
He was definitely back there. Maybe he's gotta be back there. A little deep. You really gotta throw it back. Throw it back. Yeah.
Yeah, throw it back.
It's LAG, and they'll bring it back a bit. One you'll review with your Optic Texas, certainly. But we'll turn this into a healthy amount of time. But fight right back in. It's Optic Texas. Push this lead out again. You've got spawns for next. If you're LAG, now what can LAG do this? Yeah, as I say, this is your opportunity back to the game.
Yeah, bro, I was far.
You are LAG. Over to here towards this P4, you have the spawns, Muddy Hill, Johnny's at the street. Tough start for Johnny, 1-9. Not what we've seen from him throughout this series, but yeah, you're going to start slow, especially when you don't have spawns. You're in a lot of tough situations, but here you should start to bring it back.
Lunars, his chance to heat up, start shooting it. I mean, maybe you feel pretty good you're in this game right now.
Low.
To some degree, considering Johnny's start, and he's kind of been the hard carry from the slang department. Still within 50, but this can certainly get out of control quickly, or will it? Because with 30 remaining on the hard point, fighting in his LAG, looking to get the rest of this time. And if you get this, well, you're down
2 and 11
points. You're in a pretty good position. Lunar's not able to finesse the pillar, but it'll set stuff up for Johnny to maybe get rocket.
That's it. You have the positions, bring the ARs out, lock down the street, and Yeah, sort of that spawn flip towards P3 hurts Optic a bit. Yeah, I'm sure they'll go back and see. Maybe they're just up a little bit too far middle of the map. Spawn kids behind them, but pays off for LG. You're within 20.
That's what I hate, those moments as a caster when it's just live and it's fast. And like, it's like I see it like once the spawn happens, but I can't like perfectly picture it 3 seconds before that to see if there was another issue, you know? I have to see it again, but definitely a split that hurt him. Chance to push it out again, though, with 45 seconds remaining here. But Lunars, he's gunning. A nice movement there into the second. Finishes off the weak player. Contesting, though, from the other side will be Hook. Dashy set up at the truck as well. Gets to the heady and wins one. Johnny pushes that out. Kind of splits right now from Optic Texas. Another one of those kind of mid-hard points where you'll see some splits. Doing a good job dealing with it so far was LAG, though. Now it's contested. Once again, they're able to deal with it. And honestly, they've turned this scrappy hardpoint into a lot of time.
Yeah, good stuff by LG. Just feels like there's always one more player that buying time for the reinforcements to get there. Then they have nades. They have the advantage in the gunfights. And, well, Johnny is up to 7 and 14 now. So starting to turn it around. And, well, they're within 17. So they're down 65. Bringing it back.
Oh, yeah, no, it was looking like an absolute murder, like the control, at least through the first couple of hard points. Turned around a bit, but back into DBDB go, and Shotzi, he's lining them up. Let's see where the break starts for LAG. Hook tucked away. Damage into a couple, maybe slows down the push from LAG or softens up the retake for the other Optic players to shut them down. That seems to be what it does. Hook got a bullet or two into a couple players. I think Dashy and Mercules ended up getting those kills. So building this lead once again, and Shotzi, I mean, these moments where you have setups just allows him to get out and get moving.
I mean, you just have not tested this really at all. Kismet's trying to make a play for P2, but he's by his lonesome.
That's how the game started, too.
He was trying to, like, flip spawns. He was hoping to do so, but there was no one to help him. So, Optic, yeah, P2 rotation 1, P1 time. They earn another 40 there.
No, they've been dominant through these first couple of points. Looking to replicate that, but it's Gorillas that are down 1-2 in the series. It's Kismet calling in a streak. They're trying to bring it back. We extend this to a map 5. Let's see the cops from LAG.
Big shit.
On stage, guys, stage. In yellow, mid first left. In one pinch me. Two in yellow, two in yellow. Two there. One in yellow, one shot. Dash in yellow. Yellow, dashy. I can't shot, one shot. They're two in yellow, one shot. Yellow. Alright, they're trying out the street. I'm breaking yellow. I hear not. Name over this time. Yeah, name over this time. They team kill, by the way. Alright, let it. You saw me go. I'm gonna go back. Stage. On the car. P2 weak. Okay. I'm behind him. I got one.
No one's watching the pinch. Nobody's watching the pinch.
He's weak. Yo, get these next two. We win this game, I promise. I'm in burger, boys. Okay, I'm backing up and getting left. Right here. I can fill time.
Get these next two, we win. I promise. It's a pretty big promise.
Trying to just jump up.
Donated.
Okay. I'm looking at my car.
One top 18, one courtyard. One top 18.
I hear you.
Just hit the point, you know?
Double jump mid, okay?
Fuck this new road.
In burger weak,
Nice. That's 3 dead.
That's mine, boys. Nice. Yeah, we double
Yeah, switch. He's in the back.
He's in child. One back up.
Look, he's gonna get this kill. Nice. Now he's focused. Nice. Good fucking hold. Now they focus the front.
I'm rapping yellow.
I don't see anything mid
Win
right now.
this. Win this.
I'm needing this time.
Hold slow. Just hold slow.
And one's right, Jen.
We're good. Let's get through the nuke here. Let's bang hold and get through the nuke.
I mean, they're talking about what they want to do. It's just not really working too well. They just sounded sad, honestly. Down 100, Optic, close to close out the series.
Yeah, I mean, if you take away that,
all die out.
like the P4, this is probably your best push here that you've shown from LAG. Your best, I don't know, outside of the P4 and P5 last time through, you finally start to fight on back. And what, without getting a split spawn, some of the best hardpoint you're playing right now.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, the beginning of the year, I think, of LAG. Go down 100, and then you had this crazy comeback, and then you end up losing by 10 to 20. There were so many of those to start the year. Granted, different roster and stuff, but I feel like we're maybe setting up for one here. Down about 100, now having a big hold. It's like they just set you up to break your heart.
Yeah, I tell you, if we do go to a year 5, it'll probably be like a round 11 loss.
Yeah. Come on. You can do it, LAG. We believe. I don't know if I do, but I'll try to speak it into existence. A fantastic hold here. Maybe looking for the I'm gonna be getting the full 60, a little bit of a contest, but not much of it. Pressure now going to be the
Play
kids.
new.
He's got help from Johnny. They both managed to stay up. Tucking away is Johnny and finding the kill. Up to 5 straight.
Just
Yeah,
play
he has
new.
rebounded for sure after the abysmal start. Trying to turn this spree into
Kids
something.
get the Hellstorm? I know Johnny got his. I wonder if Kismet also.
Behind you, cover.
They might have 2
You just
Hellstorms.
slipped through,
Kids
bro.
called his in when we were to listen.
You slipped through. Oh, we know now.
Okay, gotcha.
So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. But for P5 and P1, it may not even matter. No, so he didn't get it. So you do have a Hellstorm, but with these couple of hills, you just have to get the game to a better position. Maybe like a P2 for a chance to make that really work. But I'm not sure it's going to get there.
We'll see. They need a break and they need one soon. Trying to get back to full and then swing. Here we go. Chowing out. Nice little 2-man game. Kismet able to get 2. Fellow some damage in, and that's the break-in. 17 points needed for Texas to take this one.
Now. Yeah, Johnny's going to call it right now.
Kismet, an opener there for him. Trying to slow down the reinforcements. Big win. There's the streak, as you said. Johnny able to hit on that. Close to eclipse the 200 point mark, and he'll get a second one. So nice sequence here from LAG. Down 100, now down 30. Bringing it back, and now into our third set. And this is where Optic Texas have been dominant. At this P1 and P2.
P5's absolute fucking garbage.
Your LAG, your first chance to really work with an early setup as Kismet gets out to a spree.
He's on another one, 32 and 19. Trying to find
here we go.
There's no way we lose this map, right?
I don't know if they're going to be able to quite yet. You see, Burger Spun still in for Optic. Dashy, the only player inside of DVD, he actually wins a massive gunfight. The problem is, though, no real help quite yet. A little bit staggered is Optic. Not going together right now. Finally, all going to spawn up street side, but another Hellstorm is earned. Kid's able to earn it.
Yeah, it's going to be what? Your third
got a team kill. They got a team kill.
Everybody, including teammates.
Brother.
They're looking to take it. Will it be heartbreak or will it be victory here for LAG? Still holding, still frying. The help in from Lunars.
We just lost a map.
We sell the dream.
Nah, what the fuck, bro?
LAG take both hard points. A monumental comeback. And where they've fallen short so many times in that scenario, this time they get it done.
Sometimes
why not just watch?
Yes, we did. But again, this LAG team,
I've seen this before. I've seen it.
They have gone to the game 5.
Oh, shot.
They have gone game 5 in multiple series. Can they win one?
Can they win one? Yeah, because what? They went with Miami to a game 5, lost. Rocker to a game 5 and lost. Optic, their game 5 loss was Breach, right? Yeah, they went to a game 5. So neither of these teams within this qualifier, I think, have gotten a map 5 win, though they've been to it a few times between them. Wow. I said I was trying to sell the belief. I sold it hard enough to myself. Great stuff there. Kiz, hell of a map at him. 36 and 20. Johnny, what a rebound. After the slow start, remarkable comeback. That is because you
keep on listening like, bro, they are just demoralized.
No, yeah, because they were 4 dead like 4 times in a row or something.
Yeah.
Like everything they called out just didn't work out. And then after that, they erupt. And like think about this game, like with that spawn that happens, right? Early. Like that keeps it, because it could have been like what? It could have been like Optic.
Well, yeah, I mean, look,
it could have been 150
to 28, and they got almost 50 points on that.
So what? It could have been like a 150 to 25 type game, somewhere in that realm. Instead, you at least keep it close. You still go down 100, and you bring it back and win it.
And well, let's do the P4. Let's do the P4 again, where they get back in the game, and they just had enough at the P5. But then finally they got something going at the first hill, where Optic just dominated 1 and 2 throughout that entire map.
Holy hell. A weird one. The hard points have been thrillers down to the wire. The search was fun, but just had insane moments that were like LAG maybe could have won up some great plays from Optic. The controls. If you rewatch the series, maybe skip that. Well, you might just miss it if you go to the bathroom. It was real fast. But all right, we're getting ready for a map 5. We've gone the distance. Neither team able to win a map 5 over this qualifier, but well, somebody's got to win. Who's going to take it? Find out after the quick break.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Never failed, bro.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round.
Wow. Okay. Well, something to note. Never f***ing dive off that ever again. Wow. Okay.
Nice 2-1. I'm backing up. Yeah, 1v1 is Dashy. He's slow as f***. Yeah, bomb down on these coast for sure. He's slow. Yep, that's it. He's laying down behind the blue. He's laying down behind the blue right here. Let's go! Let's go, boys. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Come on, Eric. Let's go. Come on, Eric.
Sure.
I'm trying to chop my cut. Purpose up cut for him, shot top.
Oh, we can't travel this? Well, that's right there. Let me slow the middle.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that's side.
Nade hit one a couple times and stunned mid cut.
What am I doing, bro?
One guy's in sub.
Mid cut.
El otro, cerca del... El otro tiene que estar por el under, creo.
Going alley.
No en el Eli, Let's go. Eso es, joder. Bueno, Javi, coño. Madre mía.
Nice try, man.
Oh. I calmed it, dude. I said, like, wait for that.
I know what you mean. I know what you...
Yeah, weak, close.
Nice. One there, Calf.
Yeah, Calf killed me. Top out.
Calf weak.
Falcon.
Alk jump down. He's still in yellow car, weak.
I can kill him. Up point, bro.
One's out now.
Mid cut.
Too slow, buddy. You haven't got time to go dumpster. You haven't got time for that. I got world starred. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was shooting guff. I've just seen that in the death cam. The guy's jumped off plan. I'm like, surely he's getting his kill.
Yo. It was bad. It was bad.
Pure guff coming out.
I had the wrong attachments on.
Yep, he's absolute.
Holy shit, speak. Yo, tell me how. Tell me how.
The 2025 LAG Team Pack is available right now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this weapon camo to assert your royal will in the lobby. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Hello and welcome back, LAG. The comeback kids, they bring it back. They've won 2 insane hard points by 20 points. They were down 100 in that map 4. After, I mean, great response from them, not only in that hard point, but just in the series overall. Like, because that map 3 was awful.
No, I mean, the search, they probably feel they should have won. Game 3, they just got blown out. And then both hard points, it just feels like Optic is, I don't know, a hill away.
Yeah.
It's just like they stayed alive in both hard points enough to make it doable. But just enough. Or they won a big, you know, a couple of P4s on rewind.
Shotzi was shooting bodies, dude. In the listen-in, they were like, he's weak. He's one shot. You hear him calling, and the kids just like takes the fight, and Shotzi just fries him and shot his body. I'm like, dude. I mean, I love it. I always shoot bodies, but came back to bite him. Incredible comeback there from LAG. They haven't been able to close out many of those comebacks. They've been in that position a lot, but this time they get it done. Now we go to Protocol Search and Destroy. Joe, what are your thoughts on this map 5 for these two teams? Any major advantage?
Yeah, I mean, this new Optic, they haven't played it. I mean, on the year they're 5-2, but with Mercules in the lineup, haven't seen it. And then for LAG, yeah, you haven't seen it either with this team. So it has been some time for both.
Well, I think eyes got to be on Johnny. 1, because how he's going to play this map, but 2, because the series he has had. Shotzi will get the first blood, though, onto Fellow. This is this position where you're just hunting, trying to find him. Dashy takes some shot. You see the ping. Johnny gets the kill, and that is... Oh, little pop there from Johnny. Mercules put in the dirt. He was going to probably drop either way, but he was hoping to at least get 1. Now you had that first blood, and suddenly you don't have numbers anymore. Prime position now for LAG to get this round 1 victory.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if Mercules just stops shooting there or just gets caught off guard. Thinks he has a freebie, hoping to find it. Either way, great shots out of Johnny.
He just goes prone and pops.
Yeah.
He just gets,
It's cambered.
Absolutely. That was probably disgusting from his POV. Hook, a chance to bring it back, but Johnny's like, all right, Johnny was the guy to watch. And Johnny's maybe going to have an ace in this. We'll hop on with the plan again. Shotzi only went alive to clutch. Johnny working on his ace. I know a lot of times we watch the one guy alive, but I'm kind of trying to see if Johnny's able to get the ace. He's close to it. He's going to take the fight. Give them all 4. Done. Johnny, ace, round 1. LAG are up.
The guy had double digits in map number 2. Finds the openings, winning the gunfights. Even just great awareness there from LAG. All right, we're going to take our time with the bomb. Let's rotate it. If there's one player through, it's going to be Spiral. Kismet hits the slide, then Johnny with the response.
And he had 402 damage. Like, I mean, Johnny just, he did. That was all Johnny. All Johnny. Hey, what, 13 and 6 or something like that in the map too.
They're chatting away.
He is feeling it right now. I mean, he does get caught, what, in that round 10. They end up hurting him because they lost that map too, but just a takeover round 1. Optic, if you get the first blood, just got to do a better job than capitalizing off of it. See if they can improve on that as we get deeper into it.
What the fuck is Shotzi doing, bro?
We're waiting for their timing.
They're trying to sell a fake, but Johnny's really the only player over towards B, so he would let them know if something was going on that side of the map. Lunar's just going to back up, make sure there's nothing happening in top 3. I think Dashy's like, I don't see anything here, boys, so maybe bring it this way.
Oh, this might set up Johnny.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen this spot. He's just going to have to find one. And, well, they might know exactly where he is now.
He called to the car. He starts the nade. Oh, I thought they were, but then Johnny gets 2. 6-0 start for Johnny. Oh, my God. It's the Johnny show.
Oh, what is he seeing?
The tip of his dome, apparently. That was a literal haircut. Johnny's thinking, I'm thinking back-to-back aces. What are you guys thinking?
I'm in. Give him all. Give him all.
No aim assist there. I will really see him. 10 seconds to go. Johnny is going to get shut down. Dashy finds the timing. All going to be on Mercules to be the hero, though. 1 versus 2. 8 seconds left. They'll close it out. It is Johnny. Ace in round 1. The first 2 in round 2. Yeah, when he called the car and you said, you're like, oh, they know where he is now. They throw nades forward, and then he just
they're
pops
both just throwing it. Nobody's watching this. They both have nades in their hand. I don't even know if they were throwing the nades here, by the way. I am so confused.
I mean, Johnny called in a car from right there. I'm not fading.
From right there. It spawns right in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I got questions.
But maybe they just didn't think he was going to peek it?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no.
Either way,
all I know is I was mind-blown when he then got 2 kills.
Tom's a little off there for Optic, and it hurts him.
Johnny be good. Up 2-0. Oh, Johnny might be in trouble now. Oh, can he get out? Not going to get out. He gets dropped, but it's still LAG with numbers. They're all here. They all commit. Now, okay, uncommitting.
One at a time.
Let me up the damn rope. They get out.
Everybody's sitting there spamming the button.
Oh, my God. I got numbers.
Should have been real bad.
Yeah, no.
Should have been a major LAG round.
Right. How LAG can we LAG this? Who's going to LAG harder? Kismet finding the opening right up the gut, or, well, Lunar's actually the one getting the kill. Scurrying away will be Shotzi. Last alive, 1 versus 3. Bomb about to get planted. He'll hop down. He'll get dropped. LAG just dominant in this map 5.
I mean, somehow, Johnny stayed alive forever, which just bought his team enough time to find a couple of kills. Lunar slides the bomb with an AR, wins a gunfight. And then, yeah, it was just sort of, get out of here. Get out of here. Everyone eject. Try to get out of Dodge. They do, luckily. And then, play the 3 versus 2 well.
I don't know. There's just something going on in the air. Like, you think about, like, what 2 teams have lost to Vegas? Rocker and Optic.
Yeah.
Kenny and Optic. Now we both go map 5 with LAG. There's just something happening in the universe.
Something happening.
Kenny's still tied to him. Pred's still tied to him. There's just, it's more than us, Joe. It's bigger than us.
It's bigger than us, sure.
But they got to win the map because Rocker did. And they might be in trouble. Shotzi, that's his second first blood in this. That one, it's instantly traded, so not really a clean one per se, but as Dashy gets a follow-up, you do retain numbers. And this is must win. 3v2 advantage.
Well, she's going to rely on Johnny, honestly. This fellow can't really entry here. He's going to try to put some shots in, but it's really the sub player. Well, he doesn't have a sub, so. Yeah.
Some damage in, but best of luck with that.
Well, as soon as I saw he didn't have his jackal, I was like,
never mind.
Done.
Fellow, remember, he had that goose egg in map 2, so better start for him here as he's on 3. But you had to get around if you're Optic, get back into the battle here in the map 5. You're able to do it there.
Yeah, and really, you just didn't have numbers. There was only 2 here. Fellow was outer. Johnny was defending the B site, so it was just the 2. And Lunars does trade the first kill, but no one there to trade then the kill on a Lunars.
Okay. Can Optic string together a couple rounds now? They got to get a defensive stop.
So the A hit worked. It just wasn't the cleanest of A hits we've seen. This might be very similar to round one. Just Johnny trying to find timings, but they're going to make sure he does not find anything.
Oh, yeah, this time you at least get the info on the stun that he's tried to make the play top mid. No opening, and he shut it down. Beautiful use of the utility there, and Mercury's able to get the angle. Lunar should be the one kind of watching over that, but maybe he doesn't get a great timing.
Well, it's just a deep
and just the
window.
angle he can. Yeah. True. So another first blood to Optic Texas. Shotzi adds on to it. Hook goes vertical, and as Lunars gets one, he's going to have to get them all. See if he can pull something off.
So they get the bomb down. Still just should be so difficult. Only an AR in his hands. Shotzi's going to make sure he doesn't cross back to his teammates through the zip. So they have an idea. He went spiral side. And, well, now he doesn't have bomb control. So they're like, we win.
So Shotzi will hop it. And that will be the round. Okay, back-to-back now for Optic. Right back in it. I thought they were about to get blown out. It was all LAG early, but...
Well, this is how map 2 went, right? It was like 3-0. Oh, it was opposite. It was 3-0 Optic.
Yeah.
Responded by LAG. We went a little back and forth. But
I was hoping this was entertaining. I swear, I hate when you have like a fun series and then you get to map 5 and it's just like a blowout.
I mean, key so far, though, is what? The offensive round, you go A, you avoid Johnny. Here, you get the first blood and
it's Johnny.
Take him down.
Yeah.
So just figure out where he is.
No, that's why, like, I mean, I didn't say he was the most important player in this just because of the series he's having. Like, just on this particular map, he is going to be the guy that finds openings. Yeah. His timings will be everything, similar to kind of like what Shotzi or Hook might be able to find on the other side of it. They want to send it down. They'll back up Lunars, and that'll be full on site control early. So it's going to be a retake. Fast on the other side will be Kiz. So you're going to be able to find some different angles on this. We'll see what Kiz is able to find, but Plant is about to go in. RC. Oh, so Kiz does get the kill. He's wraps all the way around, takes the long route. You have a 4v3 now. Oh, now they're going to swing 100%. Carr gets a bunch of damage in. Great nade combo as well. That is textbook out of LAG. Maybe a team kill makes it less straight out of the book, but great retake.
No, well-oiled machine, honestly, is the way that just looked. I think the key there is that Kiz finds Shotzi, right? Shotzi, he's just kind of lurking tower. He's trying to make you play big door, but he's just waiting. As soon as he finds that, they're the 4 versus 3. I want to yell to our observers, like, please go to him, but you saw him taking the long route. But and then you just saw, the car. I mean, Mercury's is like, I'm still just going to fight from top computers. I'll let this guy 3P with the car, but then it hits. It hits multiple players. Nades fly on in, and whew.
No, that was beautiful. I mean, yes, he had numbers 4v3, but still, those can't get away from you sometimes. They didn't really give much of a chance for that. So after back-to-back rounds for Optic, you stop the bleeding. LAG back out and up front by 2. Sometimes you get out to plat, and it's like, what do we do?
I hate big door. I hate plat hits.
Yeah.
I've seen like one work. I think it might be like ultra, but how do you deal with that player top window who just has an angle looking down at you? Johnny, though, first blood on the Shotzi.
Shotzi's had 2 or 3, so he's also been doing great in the openings. This time Johnny will catch him. We get to Kiz, maybe an opening, but Mercules has got the read. We go to 3 versus... Oh, sweet Jebediah! Johnny wins a wild one.
What is that timing, bro?
Watch it. He looked at hit to 74. I thought that was a way crazier gunfight.
I mean, it looked wild.
Yeah, no, it was. A little circus show. Honestly, you're talking about like a tightrope fight. I'm picking Hook probably 9 out of 10 times, but Johnny gets it. Up to 9 and 5. Hold up now to a 2 versus 2 we go. Mercules gets tagged. So does Dashy. They got a little time here for the retake.
That should say, they're going to reposition.
They have all their nades, or at least Dashy does. Some good damage in. It's going to wait on Mercules. Mercules gets there. 1 versus 1 now. Mercules. Johnny. Hits him with the stun. 15 seconds to go. Is it the new guy?
Oh, he just reads it. He's just like, he's not going to defuse. And that should just be sort of Challenger's experience. I know he's the guy not to hop on the bomb. Just a great read from Johnny.
You gotta love that. You gotta love that. And remember, Mercules like hit the stun at the beginning of that too.
Right, so maybe just didn't chow me.
That or like my other thought was like I hit the stun, just hop on the plane because he's thinking that. I mean, it's just that kind of guessing game, right? But Johnny is everything in this series. Wins that opener to get the first blood.
Well, the first one was on the Shotzi. This is the second.
Oh, sorry, second. And then the clutch up in the 1 versus 1. Whew, maybe not the best qualifier set for Johnny, but he has been terrific in this matchup. They are a round away from taking it. Oh!
Turn it off.
I've seen those before.
So now Opti decide that they're going to LAG their own LAG.
Right.
You see,